guys, in today's video we will look at Logitech MX Master 3, very popular among creators across the globe, but is it still worth in 2021? How does it compare to its competition? And should you get one right now or wait for its successor to arrive? Let's find out. It's been a while since Logitech MX Master 3 was released, but despite that, it is still a number one choice for many people who mainly use computer as their main professional work tool. MX Master 3 is an ergonomic, right-handed and fairly large mouse. MX Master mice were always very popular among creators, designers and other professionals, and for a very good reason. MX Master 3 is a successor to MX Master 2S. Let's talk about design first. In the past, I've used many different mice from different manufacturers. I've used to use Magic Mouse 2 from Apple for something over a year, but did not find it particularly comfortable for long-term use. For over 3 years, I used to use Logitech M720 Triathlon, which is essentially a smaller, budget-friendly version of MX Master. MX Master 3 is priced at $99 and its hardware feels very solid and high quality. Soft touch plastic does not attract fingerprints and allows for the firm grip. Both main and the side scroll wheels are made of aluminum, which makes scrolling feel very premium and precise. You can perfectly wrap your hand around it, and there is also a thumb support which also serves as a button for gestures, which, as everything on MX Master 3, can be further configured. By the way, excuse my hands, this is what happens if you own a cat. Below the side scroll button we can find our forward and backward buttons. And there is also a handy LED indicator which indicates low battery and status during pairing process. Actually, altogether, there are 7 buttons on MX Master 3. On the bottom, we can find on and off button, optical sensor and toggle switch for up to 3 pair devices. Regular MX Master 3 comes in 2 colors, graphite, which is this one, and mid-gray. There also used to be mid-black, which now seems to be only available from certain retailers. There's also a space gray version for Mac. On the front, there's a USB-C port which gives you 3 hours of use after only 1 minute of charge. Logitech states 70 days of battery life on full charge, and from my own experience it can last longer than that, but of course that depends on your usage. Now let's talk about features. MX Master 3 weighs 141 grams, which I would say is perfect balance between being too heavy or too light. It easily slides around the desk or mousepad, ensuring very precise navigation. Speaking of navigation, MX Master 3 features dark field high precision sensor with up to 4000 dpi. Works great on reflective surfaces such as glass, therefore you can use it virtually on any surface. The big star of the show here, of course, is a max speed electromagnetic scroll wheel. It is essentially using magnets to control rotation movement of scroll wheel, which minimizes the noise and the wear and tear. As mentioned before, there is now even dedicated Mac version of MX Master 3. However, even regular MX Master 3 can be used on Windows, Linux, macOS, iPadOS and Android. Software is also the strong side of MX series. MX Master 3 can be connected via Bluetooth, but of course, many users prefer to use advanced 2.4 Hz wireless connection instead. There are 2 softwares, Logitech Options and Logitech Flow. In Logitech Options, you can change usual stuff such as swap left-right buttons, adjust sensitivity, save the profile, which then syncs across your devices, but there is also a dedicated section for various apps. These settings can be applied across all apps, or you can have different setups for different different apps. For example, on macOS, you can control specific commands in Final Cut Pro, like scroll through the timeline and Safari to quickly flick through the tabs. On both platforms, there is also an option to remap and assign specific functions of Office 365, including Teams. In Excel, for example, you can use horizontal scroll wheel to horizontally scroll across the spreadsheet. At the moment, there are virtually all apps on macOS and Windows supported. It is up to you to configure MX Master for them specifically, or just use presets made by Logitech. Next, now look how many options are there for gesture control. You can really fine-tune this mouse so that it will perfectly match your workflow. Here, you can also add and manage other devices such as MX Keys and MX Anywhere using unifying dongle or Bluetooth. Logitech Flow allows you to seamlessly switch across devices by moving cursor to the edge of the screen, copy and paste files, text and images between them. Perfect for someone who works on different platforms. This feature is definitely great if you use both Mac and Windows for your work, but security is questionable. As for competition, there isn't many of them out there. If we exclude Logitech's own MX Master Anywhere and Logitech G604. There's Apple Magic Mouse 2, which desperately needs refresh. Except its extremely awkward charging solution, it is not great for long work sessions. Glass Surface, however, supports many gestures on macOS. However, it is a no-go on Windows. There is also Razer Pro Click, which is similarly priced and shaped as MX Master 3. Razer teamed up with Humanscale to develop this, and unlike Logitech, this one offers storage for dongle at the bottom. Biggest downside of Razer Pro Click is that it still uses micro USB for charging. Let's also not forget about Microsoft Arc Mouse, which is also very popular among creators. This mouse features very innovative design and it comes in many color variations. Arc is more suitable if you work on the go, as it can snap flat, but it is very limited with only a handful of buttons. It has a high latency and software is far from being great. It is also priced cheaper at $80. That brings us to the conclusion. If you've been hesitating until now, should you pull the trigger and purchase MX Master 3 in 2021? Let me put it this way. I've been using MX Master 3 for something over 1 year now on both macOS and Windows, and I can definitely recommend it to anyone who is looking for a high quality, precise, comfortable and reliable mouse. Despite all this, let me mention few misses. For the minus, I definitely have to mention that because of its ergo shape, it does not fit in the tight bags and sleeves. Or if it does, it adds a coil of bulk. Also, if you are left-handed, unfortunately, you are out of the luck with this one. It would be nice if Logitech would introduce left-handed version. There's nowhere to store the dongle. Therefore, if you are not careful, you can easily lose it and you will have to rely on Bluetooth or purchase Logitech unifying receiver, retail at $15. MX Master 3 is definitely not designed for gaming, but it can easily manage some very casual sessions. For more serious gamers, we recommend to check out Logitech G Series mice. Well guys, we hope you found this video helpful. Please let us know down below in the comment section what is your favorite mouse and why. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next one.